Chicago's talk leader, 89 WLS.
1028, Chicago's talk leader, 89 WLS, on the air and on iHeartRadio. John Cass and Jake Hartford in for Bruce and Dan.
You know, we're in for, and they're in for Don Wade Roma in the morning with Don Wade not feeling well, and we hope the best for him, Don.
Yeah, Don is undergoing surgery today. If you wish to send him get well, you can email him, getwelldon@gmail.com. You can go to our website, WLSAM.com, and see the latest there, the updates on what's happening.
Yeah.
And hopefully he'll be back. They optimistically, they said 4 to 6 weeks.
Let's hope so. Everyone's got their fingers crossed. I know there's a lot of stuff that would be driving him crazy. But one thing that I'm interested in talking about later is this whole business of the polls. I heard Bruce and Dan arguing about...
Oh, forget the polls.
They're arguing. People are upset. And I came up with an idea, basically to have a Chia poll. You grow the Chia head Obama, Chia head Romney, and whichever has the better head should win, right? Because it's all about selecting a president based on how cool they are. So why not select their green fro? The guy who's cool, the guy who
Do you know a Chia guy?
What?
Do you know a Chia guy that does Chia pets?
That actually grows them? We just started. I've got Shooter at the office. She's probably listening to this now.
But I mean, you know the guy who actually makes the Chia pets.
Joe Padot?
Yeah. Do you know him? Think we can get him on?
I don't know. Maybe.
We'll try. John Cass, Jake Hartford, in for Bruce and Dan. It's
1089 WLS.
1037. Sign up for the Townstone Financial WS text line and receive breaking news from 89 WS. Text breaking to 68683. Standard text messaging rates apply. For details, click on the mobile tab at WSAM.com. Right now, we're talking Chia pets, and joining us right now is the man who has Mr. Chia himself, Joseph Pidat. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
Now, the reason why you're on, Joe, is because I got a package at the office at the Chicago Tribune with two heads in it, one Romney, one Obama. And I decided to have a poll at work, and I want people to chant all through the office, two heads enter, one head leaves, okay? So that there will be one winner. Now, we put who's going to win, first of all? Who do you think will win in the Chia contest? If everything's
the one
equal.
that grows the best afro, of course.
And that's the main thing, right? When you pick a president, is picking the one with the nicest hair. Don't you think?
Absolutely.
So when did you start this Chia pet empire of yours?
Is this John?
Yeah, this is John. John and Jake.
John and Jake. In fact, I didn't work yesterday. I'm Jewish, and it was a holiday. So
yes.
When I finally turned on my BlackBerry after sundown, there was a deluge of emails from my friends in Chicago, and I couldn't open up the BlackBerry on the I read the article, but I couldn't read the whole thing. And it was everybody said it was fantastic. And then when I made a point of getting to the office at 7:15 this morning, and somebody was here to set up the video blog you did, and it was absolutely hilarious. How you got to be a straight man. In fact, I'm emailing.
I'm Jake Straight Man.
Huh?
I'm Jake Straight Man.
Oh, okay. Anyway, it was hilarious. It was absolutely hilarious.
Well, tell us
because Jake doesn't have a Chia pet.
Jake, you don't need a Chia pet. We've got two at the office, and when they grow completely, we'll bring them in and decide which one would be best on the view. In the meantime, Joe Pidat, the owner of Chia, you tell us a little bit about the problem you had, though. When you came out with the Obama Chia, and I've got both the serious Obama and the happy one, because as you know, Joe, that's where you grow hopium from the head of the...
Absolutely.
And then you roll it and smoke it, and then the economy is better, once you inhale it. But what happened? You put these Obama Chias out there years ago in 2008 after he won the election, and it became a racial issue, didn't it?
Well, I don't know the intent. If you sort of close your eyes, when Obama won, he inherited the biggest can of worms in my lifetime, and I'm 80 young. General Motors was belly up. Chrysler was belly up. Unemployment, I think, was 50%. AIG was...
okay,
was
you're
belly.
neutral.
I mean,
we know you're neutral. Okay, but...
Yeah, I'm neutral.
But you put this thing out there. You had already given him one of them. He liked it. You met him at... he said... I think he said... What did he tell you about his hair, though? Did he say something?
He said it was a very good copy, but he said his hair is green, and everybody laughed.
And he gave it to his kids.
He liked it.
And then Walgreens put it up, and some people complained, right?
I don't know. I know that we did a test market in Tampa and Chicago, and I do know from our sales figures that every day it was out, they had approximately 50% increase from the previous day. And that the buyer at the time called me on a Thursday and said, let's go national. So I immediately ordered 300,000. Next day I get an email, they're taking it off the shelf. And
because you don't want to make too much money. They didn't want to make too much money.
Well, look, Walgreens has been a mentor of mine, and they've been very, very good to me. Why they did it, you'd have to ask Walgreens.
Well, the point being now...
I know the buyers and everybody else wanted it, but whatever the reason was, I assume they thought it was a good reason. And once the word got out with the other retailers, they figured Walgreens do something they didn't know, so everybody canceled out, and I was stuck with a lot of Chia Obamas.
Well, are these available for sale now, Joe?
Yeah. In fact, the only brave hero among the retailers was Kmart. And Kmart has limited supply in Chicago and all over, and they love it. I assume they've never had any complaints. They don't know why anybody else has dropped it, but they're the only ones in Chicago that has it. Or anybody could go to Amazon or American Chia and order direct, or they could even go to Chia Obama or Chia Romney.
And they could have their
Amazon is carrying it.
And they could have their own poll, right? They could grow the heads together.
I'm going to have later today, and I promised Evangeline to send her the Amazon how many of each are being sold on Amazon, and also Kmart's computers were down, and I haven't had time to check to see if they're up. I promised her I'd give her those figures too. So you'll get from me a running poll if you'd like on how they're selling.
What I really want, Joe, is for you and Jake, both of us talked about this earlier, what we want is for you to come up with some other Chia heads.
Okay.
How about a Rahm Emanuel head?
That could be done.
Right, and maybe with the hand, with the finger that he cut off at the Arby's, that he could kind of raise it. How about and he could raise it to Karen Lewis?
Well, if there's a demand for it, why not? But I'm not trying to get into a political thing, but if there's a genuine demand for something and it's in good taste, that's fine.
Oh, then you need to do an Oprah Chia.
That would be
if she wanted to, I would. She's one of my heroes.
Right. Joe, we're going to let you go. Good luck with the Chias, the Romney Chia and the Obama Chia.
Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And John, I hope our paths cross. And Jake, if you'd like your own set, let me know. Have your producer let me know. I'll send
them to WLS. They'll start their own poll.
Take care, Joe. Bye-bye.
Your own poll. Bye-bye.
Joe Pidat, the Chia man.
From Wicker Park. Chicago guy, Chia's.
10:44 back after this on 89 WLS.
89 WLS. WLS for up-to-the-minute forecast from America's most dependable, the Weather Channel. Online at WLSAM.com. Keyword storm and 89 WLS.
10:51. John Cass, Jay Cartford in for Bruce and Dan, who are in for Don and Roma. We're just about out of time, John, but today, as you've heard on the news, both the president and Governor Romney are out in Virginia campaigning. They also were in Ohio yesterday all day.
Yeah.
And we have some tape in from a protest.
Well, there were people outside the Romney rally who were protesting against Romney.
Against Governor Romney.
Romney, he sucks!
And somebody came with a news camera came and did a interview. Let's hear what the pro-Obama people said.
Obama! You got Obama phone?
Yes,
everybody in Cleveland, low minority got Obama phone. Keep Obama in president, you know. He gave us a phone.
He gonna do more. How did he give you a phone?
You sign up if you on food stamps, you on Social Security, you got low income, you disability.
I have a question. Okay, what's wrong with Romney again?
Romney, he sucks. Bad.
Can I get an amen?
Romney may give him apps if they gave him a chance.
So the fact is that that Obama gives them a phone. That's what they think, but this woman thinks at least. But really, Obama doesn't give them a phone. You know who gives them a phone? Mr. Cass, Mr. Hartford, everybody listening who pays that little thing on their bill.
Yesterday, there was a story that a good portion now of people's family income is going towards cell phones. Not just people, for making calls, but all the stuff that goes with it, the downloads, this and that.
Right.
And people, because their bills are getting so high, they are not spending money on going out to movies or going out for a dinner and stuff like that. But what happens when the bill gets high, the government takes a percentage of the bill for programs like free cell phones.
So will Obama now promise iPhone 5s or whatever? Because, I mean, how...
Obama gave me Angry Birds.
Obama gave me a phone. Obama gave me a phone.
Everybody in Cleveland, low minority got Obama phone.
Obama phone with Obama money.
I like that.
It's great. You know what?
Why are you here?
To get some money.
What kind of money?
Obama money.
Can I get an amen?
He has my vote. He gave me a phone. Well, in the old days, used to be a chicken, right, John? And a garbage can.
It was a chicken or it's a garbage can. Maybe they bailed your brother-in-law out of jail. And now it's a phone.
It's technology.
Does that come with the movies?
10:54, back after this.
Yes, everybody in Cleveland, low minority got Obama phone.
89 WLS. Bruce Wolf and Dan Proft. 89 WLS.
$10:58.
John Cass, Jake Hartford in for Bruce and Dan. Or Jake and John, sorry. Sorry, Jake. In for Bruce and Dan.
Whatever, I don't care at this point, because Rush is coming up in a couple minutes. And I got Rowan Roper 2 until 6.
And I don't have an Obama phone. I want an Obama phone. I really want that phone.
Yes, everybody in Cleveland, low minority got Obama phone. Romney, he sucks.
And that's why we vote for a president. I want that phone, Mr. President.
I understand cell phones, why people have them for communications and all that, but someday, and I may be long gone when that day comes, they will say this little phone was a bad deal for the economy and productivity because kids are hooked on these things.
Yeah.
I was watching something yesterday and the same thing. Kids were just on their phones instead of working. Service, bad, I don't know. Anyway, we're out of here. Thank you for all who took part in the show, who called, those who couldn't get through, and whatever. There's always another day tomorrow. Rush is coming up at 11 o'clock. Then again, Rowan Roper, 2 until 6 for your afternoon drive home with all the latest news, guests, and fun, and the 5-on-5 and all that good stuff right here on 89 WLS. John and I will be back tomorrow in 22 hours.
Yes, everybody in Cleveland, low minority got Obama phone.
Can I get an amen?